and maybe we'll get more over a longer period of time. And if this is something that you would like to pick up for yourself, there is a discount code for you to save some hard-earned cash, which will be in the description down below. Hey team, welcome to today's video and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Hayden. Before I get started, yes, there is a sore on my lip. I burnt my lip after eating something extremely hot because I was impatient. I didn't wait for it to cool down. Looks like a cold sore, but it is not. It has been 8 weeks of me using the Dermrays Revive skincare laser, so I thought it's time that we give a review on the use of the product. Have we seen any changes or have we not? Now, I have done a part 1 to this where I did an unboxing, first impressions, that kind of a thing, and I will link it somewhere. It'll also be in the description, but I'm also going to include some clips of our previous video. Here it is in its packaging. You can see it's kind of iridescent. Comes in a standard cardboard. It looks like that it just slides straight out. Within, we've got the certificate for SGS. We've got the quick start guide and manual is within, and then inside is the device and the charger. And just like the laser hair removal, it's a very soft matte plastic. There is a bunch of contraindications within the manual, and you can see there's a little graph here where it says certain things on the skin, pimples, periorbital wrinkles, that kind of a thing, and whether or not it's okay to use in that area. It does say in here, before using your Dermrays Revive for the first time, test the Dermrays Revive. If using this for the first time, we recommend you test the device on your outer forearm at the treatment level you wish to use. This will help you determine what the treatment feels like. For reactions such as blistering or scabbing occurs, do not use the Dermrays Revive. Okay, that's a bit alarming. To prepare your skin before each treatment, clean the treatment area thoroughly, remove all cosmetics, lotions and creams from the area you wish to treat. We're going to test it on the neck, and hopefully we don't break out in blisters in 24 hours. It says it's best to treat it at nighttime. What to expect? We recommend making the Dermrays Revive treatment part of your evening skincare routine. This allows the skin to regenerate overnight with fewer side effects. Now, I have the type of skin, the moment I start to rub, it goes red. So if you see that on, you can see right now it's red. If you see that on my neck where we're going to be testing it, that's probably not the device doing it. It's probably because I'm rubbing something against my neck, and hope we don't burn. I guess the positive with a stamping motion, you get a visual of where it's been versus a sliding. You kind of can't measure it, I guess. I stuck to the recommended weekly use of no more than 2 to 3 per week. So I think that over the 8-week period, or it's actually been a little over 8 weeks, I think it's safe to say I've had a decent go at the product to know whether or not I've noticed any differences. And in that time period, my partner Adam has also been using the device, and he has seen significant changes in his skin. He is someone who has had a lot of acne scarring from being a teenager, that he has seen some vast improvements within that area. He also has very oily skin, whereas mine is quite dry to normal. The areas in which I predominantly used the laser Revive is in the T, right here, across the forehead and around the eyes, nasolabial areas. I didn't use it anywhere else. I tested it on my neck to start with just to see what the heat output, what it felt like with the stamping, if it was going to sting or anything. Now, I always have it on the highest setting for what the device allows, and sometimes there is a little bit of a sting around the eyes and sometimes there's not. What I have found is if there is the slightest bit of hair in the way, it does tend to sting a little bit more. Before we come on in to see if there's any noticeable difference, and I talk about what I think has changed and what I think has not, let's go over the claims on their website. What to expect from using the device. 93% have reported smoother and tighter skin, 96% fewer facial wrinkles, 96% brighter complexion, 96% smaller, more delicate pores, 96% less pigmentation and chloasma. Now, do I think my skin has achieved any of those results? Don't mind the giant sore on my lip. I can honestly say, I think the wrinkles, my eye wrinkles, have reduced somewhat. I wouldn't say it's been so drastic that it's life-changing and it's apparent immediately to the eye. But what I can say is my skin does feel firmer, especially around the nasolabial area. I never had an issue with the marionette lines in the past, so I can't say that it's taken those away, but I definitely feel a lot tighter around this area. You can see a lot of my freckles. I do have a lot of pigmentation on my face. I've never really had an issue with significant hyperpigmentation where it's large dark spots. Occasionally I'll get red patches. So using the device hasn't affected or changed any of that. The brightness of my skin, I would have to say, is the same as what it was prior to using it. And my pores, you know, I think my pores are less visible than what they were in the past, but I'll let you be the judge of that. What I can say is I can visibly see a difference in the amount of wrinkles and depth of wrinkles around my eyes, and the nasolabial area does feel tighter. Will I continue to use the device? Of course I'm going to keep using it. I am seeing some results come through, and maybe we'll get more over a longer period of time. And if this is something that you would like to pick up for yourself, there is a discount code for you to save some hard-earned cash, which will be in the description down below. Let me know your thoughts. Do you see a difference? Do you not? Have you purchased this? Do you have it at home? What's been your experience? Thanks for watching, team. Make sure we do all of the fun stuff, but most importantly, stay tuned.